involved, and they want to see how it's going to play out.
Once the alcohol flows in Bigger's house, you know the housemates will be getting up to some drama. And like clockwork, Liema, Jareed and Mpumi's love triangle made the headlines after the Saturday night party. And this time, things got so heated that the girls almost came to blows while confronting each other. When I say they read each other for fail,
so for the mere fact that he is cooperating, he is initiating certain things that you don't know about, which is for you to see.
I never understand that.
Okay, that's what he wants.
But like everyone giving
so
a
come and
friend,
ask me, how did this start?
Okay, how did this start?
Ask me, what happened? What did he say?
I know what he said. Everyone has been telling me, even your friend Bale told me
okay,
what he
what did you
I
say?
know the relationship that you guys have. I know that he's the one who's courting you, but I feel like...
all in Jareed's presence. By the end of that chaos, Liema and Jareed had decided to call it quits, ending their troubled ship weeks after it blossomed in the house. And while we didn't know for a while whether or not the lovebirds had decided to fly back into each other's arms, thanks to a blackout that disrupted the transmission on Big Brother Mzansi. It wasn't until much later in the afternoon that we saw Jareed worming his way back into Liema's arms. See what we mean when we say it's a game at the end of the day? I mean, he's the same guy who didn't commit to say, yeah, that's my person, when having that emotional debrief session with Mpumi after the whole incident. Like, you can tell he's playing his cards very close to his chest and certainly doesn't want to close either of the doors with either Liema and Mpumi. He think he's slick. On Saturday night, when Liema saw that her boo thang in the house, Jareed was getting all flirty and intimate with Mpumi again. She knew let it be the last time, and this we made her Liema. And so very früh after Big shut down the groove when it was time, she approached Jareed and told him that she's tired of coming across as insecure in the house. Obviously, Liema is aware that she's looking like the codependent and jealous partner in the house, and it's all thanks to the connection between Jareed and Mpumi, and the fact that they've been making it oh so public. Are you kidding me? And the fact that there's so much talk of condoms being found on the bathroom floors after Jareed and Mpumi accompanied each other to the loo. And now the Eastern Cape Han knew that it was time to set some boundaries once and for all. And so it started. She decided against Jareed's wishes to go fetch Mpumi so the three of them can have a conversation and kunyiwe once if it comes to that. When I tell you it got so intense at one point that I thought Biggie might just invite one of them into the diary room to calm them down, because who needs another strike?
You can see they were panicking.
But before we delve deeper into the verbal spat that left Mpumi in a big rage and Jareed all stressed out, I want to talk about the fact that there's a game being played here, and it reminds me of a certain storyline that took place on Big Brother Titans. Remember that one time when Khosi decided to call both Yemi and Thabang together and suggested the three of them should have an open relationship? Oh, there was a time. It was also pretty iconic because of the way Khosi played her cards and made a power move there by the boys. Last night pretty much went down this direction, except this time, Liema was the one coordinating the whole thing. And of course, the two incidents are also pretty different in a sense that Khosi, Yemi and Thabang's little fiasco was pure strategy and pure gameplay. Whereas I think Liema, Jareed and Mpumi's love triangle is a little chaotic, emotional and hella messy.
What? Messy.
That's messy?
Yes!
That's just what I think. That said, I do appreciate that these housemates are definitely bringing the heat up in this mother. I mean, that's what the whole theme of Siamosha is all about. Let's get into the complicated polygamy that has already produced no less than 2 strikes in the house. Is this Khosi, Yemi and Thabang all over again? Are these Gen Z housemates giving us something fresh and entertaining? Clap back in the comments, like this video so that others can find it, and subscribe to this here channel. Welcome back to the Quench channel, to the OGs. Liema is certainly one of the biggest topics of the season on Big Brother Mzansi. And now that there's instability in her household with Jareed, Mpumi has played a very smart game that has made her one of the most prominent names in the house. And now that both girls have strikes and 2 remaining before Biggie throws them out, they were sure to keep their hands to themselves on Saturday night. But Liema had an ultimatum. She wanted Jareed to prove her affection and loyalty. and to choose between her and Mpumi. Jareed, however, made it clear that he doesn't want to choose. Huh?
Nothing.
Because for him, Liema is being unreasonable. And I quote, "I had every chance to mess up, bro, but I didn't, bro." Oh, man.
I can't help you with the kind of crazy stories that you tell. This makes no sense to me.
Boy, what you talking about? The guiled old child, because just a week ago, Liema received a strike when she lost her ish and spat on him for being a man for the village. And I think after that incident, Liema should have taken a step back, go back to the drawing board and regroup. Like Lirato Modise told her, "This is a game, sis." But Ke Liema wasn't about to take the disrespect lying down and decided to pull Mpumi to the side and demanded that she answer for his sins. Which, by the way, comes just days after Mpumi and Jareed waited for Liema to sleep and then snuck out to kiss. Yeah, you guys have been playing in my face and I won't have it. Okay, so now let's get into their strategies. It's quite clear that the ship drama forms a big part of how these three housemates intend to dominate the headlines this season. And it's working because here we are talking about it, writing to the DCCSA, writing to the churches, losing our sleep at night and tweeting up a storm. Mpumi is being the smartest though, using Jareed's wandering eye to shake the most talked about ship in the house while keeping her competitive edge intact. She's aware that there's 2 million dwellers on the line. 2 million rands, and that's why you see her bring her A game at the waiter task presentations, at the pool party, and at the Saturday night party. She started out quiet on the show, but she's been switching it up since then. She's aware that there's 2 million rands on the line. Liema, on the other hand, is working up a powerful fan base. She's dominant in and outside of the house, and her momentum has kept growing. Yes, she is controversial AF, but you know what? Her main character approach is dominating in the house, and she's outshining most of the housemates. This girl knows what she's here to do. Jareed, on the other hand, is also playing a smooth game as some kind of Casanova. Two baddies fighting for him definitely gives credibility to him being hot and all of that. And his attempt to play the field and come across as the prize is advancing him on the streets. But in the real world, let me tell you something, that love triangle is a chaotic disaster, child. What do you guys think of the way that Liema, Mpumi and Jareed are moving? Are they playing their cards right on their way to the 2 million rands? Are they giving us the entertainment we asked for on this season of Big Brother Mzansi? Or do you guys think the whole thing is ridiculous and played out by now? Subscribe to the channel, bese you leave a comment telling us your truth. Load shedding is coming back, so I must bounce. Peace. Love you for watching.